UK man sentenced to 4 months in jail for carrying the Master Sword replica in public.
This fucking thug! Lock him up! He's a thug!
So, man was just trying to be a Zelda fan, and that man got caught up by the law, because you can tell society has fallen to a dark place when one can't even carry the Sword of Evil's Bane without being accosted, you know, by agents of the law, you know. So None Eaton. I'm gonna say None Eaton.
Oh, you almost had it.
It sound like, yeah, I'm gonna say that. None Eaton resident Anthony Bray, 48, was arrested by Warwickshire police on June 8th, 2024 for possessing a bladed article. So this man has some sharply worded journalism. You know what I'm saying? Walking around through public, you know what I'm saying? You know, so in public, that was sharp enough to be used for violence or intimidation, probably according to the police. A point that Bray acknowledged during his confrontation with the police. He also remarked that the 6-inch replica of the Blade of Evil's Bane from Legend of Zelda was a fidget toy, but officers explained that the properties of the toy's blade, and more critically, his behavior nonetheless violated the law. Warwickshire police published a press release on July 2nd reporting on the incident and including a statement from the Sergeant Fern Spellman of the Patrol Investigation Unit. Their statement goes as follows. We take a zero tolerance to bladed articles in public. Bray has fallen afoul of this. It is possible to find fidget toys that aren't 6-inch blades. It is possible not to walk down the street holding them out in front of you. With a bit more self-awareness, Bray could have avoided contact with us completely. Now, here's the thing. Fidget toys are kind of like, if you remember back in the day, the fidget spinner, you know, something that you kind of, you know, have in your hand when you have that weird fixation or anxiety that you have to kind of play with something. And so that's what the guy was saying that this was. And he was just kind of chilling with it and maybe got spinning around his fingers or doing whatever. He probably wasn't going down the street menacing people with the Sword of Evil's Bane like he was playing, you know, A Link Between Worlds or something, you know. But there's some more details about this that weren't in the initial article that I found. So, one part says, Bray claimed that the sword was a fidget, something to keep his hands busy. He had bought it online as a fidget toy. Bray approached the officers with the item in his hand visible, at which point he was arrested as he was carrying a bladed article. One of the big things to take away from this is that blades have become a pretty big problem in the UK since, you know, they have like gun laws, so they, you know, you can't really have guns, so the only real way to defend yourself is with a blade. And so of course criminals have been using the blade, you know, as well. So people have been getting ganked in the UK like crazy. Like of course it would be the UK that are having modern day sword fights, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so of course that's probably what happened to this guy. More than likely he probably wasn't doing anything actually wrong. He probably wasn't menacing people. They probably just say, oh man, this is a dude with a knife, let's go over here and check him out, you know.